This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com with my mascot, Piper, the fashionista herself, with a nice haircut, by the way. We are going to review Ric Flair's haircuts over the years because he recently appeared on the Joe Rogan show and tried to say that back in 1989, his career was almost ruined by Jim Herd for making him have this quote unquote Spartacus haircut, which is this haircut that he wore around that time. And I just want to say, guys, and you can correct me in the comments, I don't remember any bad matches of Ric Flair from around the 89 to 91 time frame. I enjoyed his work, thought it was some of the best of his career. So that he tries to make it out like that was one of the worst times of his career. I mean, let it go, man. You've had far worse, as we'll get into. Before this Jim Herd era, that was his hair. Okay, granted. Did this kill his career? Did anyone really notice? This was called the mushroom cut. Everyone had it in the 90s. Kids had it in the 90s. Honestly, it's not the end of the world. Then he went to WWE. By the way, I was there for this. This was his debut in Ottawa, Ontario at the Civic Center, where I've wrestled before. He went back to growing the bottom of his hair out a bit. This is in late 91, September 9th, 91 to be exact. It was a Monday night. The main event was Sid against The Undertaker, and Sid beat The Undertaker, by the way. And Ric Flair actually wrestled a couple of times on that card. Then in 92, he grew it in more. Is this really any better than this? Honestly, guys. And then here we are in later years. This is around 96. Is his haircut in 96 much different than his quote-unquote Spartacus haircut? I just don't see it, guys. I don't see how that is the end of the world. This was his worst haircut of all time, by far, that he was wearing on the last episode of Nitro. I mean, before he actually started losing his hair. It got worse. This was it in the TNA years, in the years where he was battling Hogan in Australia. I believe this is after his WWE retirement. And then, of course, we can't blame him for how he looks now. He's in his 70s. But to me, he's done far more harm to his career and legacy by wrestling in later years than Jim Herd making him get this Spartacus haircut, which really is not a whole lot different than the haircut he wore in 1999 when he wrestled Hollywood Hogan. Honestly, how is this any different? Wrestler, I think this whole Spartacus crap is a lot of bullshit. His career couldn't have been that. I don't remember any bad matches under Herd. I honestly don't. Did he agree to lesser money than he could have agreed to? Yes. Did other people like Sid Vicious made more than him? Yes, but he didn't fight to get more. He probably could have got more. I'm just saying that the later part of his career has as this person says here, Riza is far worse on his legacy. That let's just look one last time. Now, I do wear glasses, guys, but is this really any different, his Jim Herd haircut, than the 99 haircut against Hulk Hogan or the 96 haircut? It's not that much different. Okay, so the 92 haircut is filled in a bit more, but does this honestly look better, guys? Like, I'm just saying, this is ridiculous. At some point in time, people have to let go. And there we go. Someone liked the music Flair used at that time. I don't remember anything negative about Ric Flair at that time. Okay, I'm sorry you had your financial problems, but yes, they were all trendy. Everyone had the mushroom cut back then. Like it was stylish in the '90s. Just watch American Pie. They mostly had it. Like flip through a yearbook from when I was in high school, everyone had it. Anyways, guys, have a good night. I just wanted to point out, for God's sake, Ric Flair, let the Jim Herd thing go. It's been 40 years.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest